Hello YouTube, Jedimon 2005 here with a review of the Kamen Rider Drive Tire Koukan Series 03 Kamen Rider Drive Type Wild. So the next form of drive is here, and it gives us a whole new figure with which that we can swap out tires on. So box you see is just like that of Type Speed, except it's black instead of the red. We got the 03 Kamen Rider Drive Type Wild Drive's logo. Then we see the tire Koukan. It comes with rumble dump, and you see the Type Wild up there. Up top we see a TK logo, and then shows you putting rumble dump tire onto his shoulder. And that when you spin the tire, the drill spins. On this side, you see shift wild dump, because who doesn't love a wild dump? And then they show you that he comes with the handle can. They show you, look, you can use it with Trider on, and they show type wild for that. Put the tires on there. You can use any tires with wild or speed. Handle can be used by type speed. And up here they're showing you spinning the tire, because that's important, I guess. So, what does this figure come with exactly? Well, first up is the Type Wild body. Let's fix the feet. Okay. Then you have the Type Wild tire, right? So you can see here, there we go. It's got a different design to it than the Speed tire. And it's got Type Wild written in big letters. It's got a gray or silver stripe, whereas Type Speed had the red stripe. This is the back, still has the words, you just see screws. And despite the fact that it does almost look a little bit bigger, it is actually the same size tire and thickness and everything as Type Speed, which means if you really wanted to, you could actually swap them out on each other. It does plug into Trideron on the wheels, just like all the other tires, and it plugs on his shoulder just like this, because Type Wild tires are shoulder mounted. The other thing it comes with is this right here, is the rumble dump tire. Now there's two parts to this. The first part is the actual rumble dump tire. It says rumble dump on it, and it does spin. You can see this platform, I guess you call it, spins independently of the rest of the tire, and there is a reason for that, which I'll show in a minute. You see the plugs, which is to plug the drill attachment onto, and then you see this little notched gear wheel right there, so that if I plug it in, turn it on backwards. If I plug it into the slots, and if I hold it and spin the tire, the drill spins. Right? They got these little things in there, and it spins the drill. And then this is the back. Actually, no words on the back of the side of this tire. And you can see it's got a handhold right there, so Type Speed can use it. Otherwise, it can just be shoulder mounted on a Type Wild, which we will do as well. So let's focus back on the figure and take a look at him. So here he is, Type Wild, right? Again, there is the tire on his shoulder. You can see his helmet. He's a different kind of car than Type Speed. Speed was more like a sports car. This is more of like a off-road, four-wheeler type deal. And so he's got the black, all the armor. You can see the little grill on the front, the belt with the W on it for Type Wild. Again, they got the shift brace, shift car holder right here on his belt, and then the leg armor, and then this is him from the back. Does not really need paint there. And then articulation, same as Speed, right? The head, arms, right? Everything still twists like it should. Legs, feet, the waist twists, right? So he can do all the same poses and everything you can do with your Type Speed. Now in order to change the tire, we're going to obviously pull this off, and you can see this little groove in there because this, I guess, hubcap piece, if you want to call it that, pulls off, and you see a notch there. And if I look on the inside, I see a slot, so I can attach this on, and we'll get Shift Wild Dump. And there we go. Alright, so Shift Wild Dump right here. And if we spin this around, it will spin, and you can see it spin. So he's got like this shoulder-mounted drill weapon, which is pretty neat. And then if we wanted to, we can pull this off. And I'm going to put it in his hand just because I don't feel like bringing in speed. And he can hold it like this. You can hold it around wrist and arm. I'll twist it up. He can hold it like this. There we go. All right, and he's got this drill weapon. All right, so he can personally just come up to you and drill you. Right there. And like I said, type speed can do it. And if I want to, I can bring him in. Right here he is. And so if you're in a hurry, you have type speed dump. Sometimes you need a speed dump. You know, maybe your plane's leaving. You gotta hurry it up. And actually, just now that since I decided to bring him in, this is the type wild tire. And you can see it fits on and spins just like normal, just like the type speed and any other tire. Similarly to that, and we'll go ahead and take this out of his hand. I can take, and I'm going to put the hubcap back on as well. It just slides back in real easy. I can take any tire I so desire and put it on him. So, you know, shift wild spike, for example. Let's see, pop this off, or I can do, let's see, I'm gonna drop that. Alright, or I can do shift wild flare and open all these up if I really take a second to do that. One more. So shift wild flare. Any tire will work, which is what it's kind of fun. It's not as fun as the arms change figures, but it is kind of fun. And then, and I didn't do this yet, there is one other accessory. The handle can. Why I didn't show this sooner is probably because I forgot. There's the sword blade, right? The steering wheel with the R, which you can see it turns just like it should, so that's pretty neat. And there's the handle. And as usual, it's something that will fit in the hand of either type wild or type speed. So we'll go ahead and we'll close his hand around this. And I don't know why I used this hand, but I did. And there we have handle can. Right, so he has a weapon with which to attack and defeat the roid mutes. So that's, so it comes with that. So that's pretty neat. So you got a few different things here, right? His first car-based weapon. Where did the drill go? And you got the rumble dump tire, as well as having a whole nother figure body that you can use to display your tires and just kind of have a little more fun with the series and do stuff besides just simply tire slash on type type speed. So until next time, which will be TK04 with 3 more tires, check out the podcast, RiseRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the creative way possible. And as always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.